The internship was 10 weeks. It started in June and ended in mid-August, so pretty much all summer long.
The most important lesson I learned was that NASA isn't just rocket scientists, and that there is a confluence of skills and talents that make each and every one of those projects happen.
My experience working with the interns here at the school was, I'd say, a pretty pleasant one. We all got along and worked together. We all kind of had our different strengths and weaknesses, and we were able to fill in those gaps.
What I worked on at KSC was the website for SmackDown, which is a modeling and simulation event put on for students, sponsored by NASA.
As a graphic designer, I was able to develop some imagery that was used for a few different projects at NASA. I was happy to be able to bring that skill to the table.
I did a lot of the graphic design work, coming up with a kind of overall style for the website, and did some designing of the posters, did some of the logo work for SmackDown.
I actually do have a history of science. I've competed in science fairs a lot across state and international levels when I was in high school. So I always had that love for science, and so for me to finally actually merge art and science together was a great opportunity. I helped storyboard and draw character designs for our animation that advertised our team. I also occasionally helped with banners and clip art to go onto the website that we were designing.
While I wasn't an intern at KSC, I did work with the students on the projects that were assigned to us by our mentor. And we had several different projects, from PowerPoint presentations to graphic design to writing for the website, producing the website, a lot of organization.
A lot of our work went everywhere, different countries around the United States. It was really wonderful to see that happen.
There's actually quite a lot of art involved at NASA, but it's hidden behind the scenes a lot, and we've got to meet quite a few artists that do contribute to NASA, and it was great because sometimes they would come to our labor. They would always tell us, "Oh, it's so great to be amongst other artists," and sometimes NASA is misinterpreted as an engineer-only place, and it's not.
Our mentor at NASA KSC was Priscilla Elfrey. She was attached to the Center for Life Cycle Design, and was really a wonderful, wonderful person to experience while being there. Mind like a steel trap. She was a very, very creative person, very creative individual, very much an idea person. So it was really, really good to work with her and just kind of see that very quickly we could hash out an idea and then start working on it.
So our office was located just a wall away from the high bay, where a whole bunch of spacecraft and components for spacecraft had been built, including Space Lab. And so our office was actually one of the control and testing centers for the Space Lab space station.
As interns and as a faculty mentor at NASA, we got to see a lot of things that most visitors would never really see going to NASA. They have a separate tour for kind of regular visitors, and we got the kind of inside tour.
Our offices were located in the ONC building, also known as the Operations and Checkout building. Our offices were right next to the crew quarters.
So we had an opportunity to see some astronauts stroll back and forth and even tour the crew quarters when it was vacant.
While I was at KC, I took a lot of photos. I brought my camera every single day. I took photos of our interns working. I took photos of all the tours that we went on.
I have so much video from the experience. I have the landing of Atlantis along with the launch. I got video from the night launch, which was an amazing experience to see because the whole night glowed with it.
A lot of the people that worked there got emotional or were very passionate about their work. And it was great to capture their moments, telling us about their history and how long they've worked there. So many people have worked there for decades. and their experiences in that family, you know, working there at KSC was very special to them, and a lot of them got laid off. So for us to be able to capture those moments, and for me to be able to do that, oh my God, that was huge for me as far as being a photographer, a student photographer, and documenting history. That was amazing. That was amazing experience to have.
It was probably the most prestigious opportunity that I have to date, was to go work for NASA at the final leg of the shuttle program.
It's great because now students from IAIA are able to apply to this internship. There's going to be, instead of 6 like last year, there's going to be 10 going. So just being able to expand this program into something bigger, I feel as if we've been a part of that because of last year's experience.